Hey people, what's up? My name's Cara. This is probably not Vlog Every Day in April. I make no guarantees. But I figure if you're all okay with some short, sweet, probably just once a day so I can direct upload it and not have to worry about editing any clips together, not even gonna edit in the outro end title clip thing that has my username on it, which, by the way, for those of you who don't remember, who maybe weren't around years ago when I first started using that outro clip, it was made for me by a viewer whose username at the time was Jody on Toast, and I used to put that in the description of all of the videos, and I stopped doing it after a while because I believed that her channel account no longer existed, so I didn't want to keep linking to it. But I might just put the information, I might just put her name in the bottom. Like, I don't think it's an active channel anymore, but I might go back and say, by the way, this was made for me by Jody, who was a viewer, and I've just been using it ever since then. But I can only do it if I edit. Anyway, today, this moment that I am recording this is Monday, April 2nd. Yesterday, I spent the entire day, pretty much, sitting right here at my dining room table with my older than a decade old laptop. This is the one that I do my editing on. Because Friday and Saturday, Friday night and then Saturday, I was going to do this video for you, which is about my journals and how I record my progress on my spiritual path, something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So Saturday morning I started recording, and all day on Saturday I just kept trying to successfully record this video, and I was having issues with technology on and off, which may or may not be Mercury retrograde. Personally, I don't think it is, because I have these issues with my technology all the time. So I'm not blaming it on Mercury at all. This is just what happens. And so I tried like 3 times on Saturday to get the video recorded. I was able to get a good, 16 minutes of it recorded before, re-recorded. Like the third attempt, I got the first 16 minutes recorded before then my camera battery went dead. So just one thing after another. So I could either completely redo the video again once the batteries on my various cameras charged back up. I plugged in all my cameras, charged up the batteries, and I was like, okay, whichever one is done charging first, I'm going to use that and finish the video. But by then, there was no more natural light in the room, so it was going to look really different. I was like, or I'm going to have to start over and do it in a different room so that I can use indoor lighting so that it'll look the same. But then by the time they were done charging, it was time for dinner anyway, and I try not to do any work after dinner. I just like chill, relax, read a book. So I waited till Sunday morning to record the second half of the video. I put on the same hat and the same sweater, and it had natural light back in the room, so it didn't look too different from the first part of the video. So I recorded it, started editing at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, then found out that the second clip would not import into my editor. So when that happens, I have to upload it to YouTube and then re-download it from YouTube, because for some reason that just like encodes it into a different format, or it might compress it for me once it's already on YouTube. I don't know. That's the only way I can get certain clips that won't import into my editor to then do so. So I had to wait about 2 hours for that clip to upload to YouTube. So I edited, the first 16 minutes or so, got it down to 14 minutes, and that was as far as I could go. So in the interim, I started reading The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman, which is the prequel. It's a prequel, but it was written afterwards. I almost fell over. To Practical Magic. If you didn't know, the movie Practical Magic with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock is based on a book by Alice Hoffman. If you didn't pay attention to the opening credits, I believe it says it's based on a book in the opening credits of that movie. It's probably my favorite movie ever. It's definitely one of my favorite witchy movies, along with like The Craft and Hocus Pocus and things like that. But The Rules of Magic is a prequel, and it's when the aunts from Practical Magic are young. And so I started reading that in the meantime while waiting for this other video to upload to YouTube so I could re-download it so I could finish editing. Went back to editing probably around 3 o'clock, finished editing the video at 5 o'clock, started it rendering, and I got an estimate of 8.5 hours that it would need to render. So I started the video rendering at 5 p.m. last night, went to bed at about 11:30 p.m., and it said that it still had 2 hours left to go. So it probably finished rendering at about 1:30 in the morning. And so this morning, when I woke up, before I left the house, I started it uploading to YouTube on my laptop. I left it working while I left the house. Just got home, so now I am going to, because the other thing is, I would have brought it with me and uploaded it on my small laptop, but sometimes my computer doesn't want to release the flash drive. And, like this blue flash drive here, I've tried taking them out without properly ejecting them, and as a result, things have happened like this blue flash drive has a bunch of old videos and stuff on it that I would love to have, but it's like locks me out. It wants me to completely reformat the flash drive, and I don't want to do that because I know I'll lose everything on it. But so instead I just don't use it. So it's like the equivalent of not, of losing it because I can't use it right now. But I figure one day I'll find somebody who knows how to get the information off of it without reformatting it and losing it forever. And then I'll have some like really old clips to post as Patreon exclusives or something. I don't know. I forget what's on there. I think some of them were my England videos, but I do have other copies of those. But anyway, yeah. So I left it here to upload. Just got home, made sure that it uploaded. Now I'm going to go take a shower, and then I'm going to get on my other little laptop, the one that I don't use to edit. It's smaller. And I will finish putting the description, putting the links in the end screen of this new video, and I will make it public for you. And then I'll upload this one to schedule it to go up either later today or tomorrow. So I'm recording it on the 2nd, so I'll probably have it upload on the 3rd. I'm not guaranteeing that I will have a little talkie vlog like this every single day, but we'll see how many days in April I can do. As long as it's no editing, direct upload, then it doesn't take very long. I can plug this camera directly into my smaller laptop and upload it without any editing. But when things have to be edited, that's when it takes a while to edit. It might take anywhere from 3 to 8 hours to render. And then it's like, a video that I meant to have up on Saturday now didn't get to get uploaded until Monday morning. Stuff like that. So, yeah. Hopefully all those problems will go away soon. I have plans. As you all know, I got a new laptop over the winter, a little before winter solstice, in the fall. I got a new laptop with a new editing software on it, and for a while I was able to crank out videos like no problem, and I was like, yes, I've finally fixed my technology issues. Well, then wouldn't you know, that laptop stopped working altogether. The editor won't work on it now. It worked for like a month or two, and now I can't use it at all. So now I'm back to the same situation. And I think we should all just thank Toshiba, which is also what I call this laptop. It's the brand name, but I also just refer to this laptop as Toshiba. Like, thank you, Toshiba. We should all pay a little debt of gratitude to this laptop if you like my videos, because this laptop has lasted so long. It belonged to my mother for years before she gave it to me when I went to college. That was in 2008. And I've had it ever since then, and it still works. And even though it's slow, because it's old, and the operating system is no longer supported, so it can't get any updates from online anymore, it's Windows Vista, it has been going since 2006 or earlier. When did Vista come out? I don't remember. But I owe so much to this laptop. This has been my editing laptop for pretty much, for my entire YouTube career. For sure. So that's it right there. So thank you, Toshiba. Thank you, laptop. And yeah, so if you've enjoyed my videos for any amount of time, you have that laptop to thank. So even though it's old and slow and gives me trouble, and sometimes videos don't get up till 3 days after I started working on them, at least they're getting up there, you know? So there's that. I'm gonna go take a shower now. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to be awesome. Blessed be. Tell me how you're doing in the comments. I don't mean to talk at you and then give you no opportunity to talk back at me. So go ahead and tell me stuff in the comments. Tell me how you're doing. And goodbye.